Afternoon, dear students. Now we will discuss the strength of acids and bases. Right. So now I am going to discuss the strength of acids and bases. The strength of acids and bases. Strength of acids and bases. Strength of acids and bases. So, dear students, for this purpose, our scientists have made a special scale which is known as pH scale. By using the value of pH, by using the value of pH, we can explain we can explain we can explain the strength we can explain the strength of acids and bases, right? What I am trying to make you understand, by using the value of pH we can explain the strength of acids and bases. So here question arises, what do you mean by strength of acids and bases? So very important meaning of strength regarding meaning of strength regarding acids and bases, regarding acids and bases. Okay, so very simple question, very simple answer here. What is answer? We will take acids and bases. Acids and bases. It means they are maybe of two type. Number one, strong acids, strong acids, and weak acids, weak acids. So strong base, strong base, weak base, weak base. Okay. So dear student, what I am trying to make you understand very simply, meaning of strength regarding acids and bases. So which types of acids are strong acids and which types of acids are weak acids. How we can judge the given acids are weak acids or are strong acids? How we can decide it? So, dear student, very simple meaning and tendency of different acids by which we can explain a particular given acids, maybe acids are weak acids and other one is strong. So if we write it by, if we try to represent these terms by A, B, C and D. Very simple. So now A. So what is strong acids? So all those acids, a definition, all those acids, all those acids which can release H plus ion very easily, which all those acids which can release H plus ion, H plus ion very rapidly, very rapidly, or you can say very easily, or are very easily. So what it means exactly? All those acids which can release, or you can say they dissociate in ions and give H plus ion very easily. You can say rapidly. As soon as you dissolved in any solution these types of acids, they give H plus ion at once. So it means what is exactly the tendency of losing H plus ion. So at the end we will write the conclusion actually. So very simple. B, this is B. What is big acids? The for example, e.g. if we give the example like HCl, H2SO4, HNO3, these are the example of strong acids. Okay. Now, now what is weak acids? So all those acids all those acids which which furnish H plus ion, all those acids which furnish H plus ion, all those acids which furnish H plus ion very late, or you can say in all those acids which furnish H plus ion in solution in solution very late, or you can say in difficult way, or you can say by difficult difficult method. By what my means exactly here, we will use a suitable solvent and more aggressive solvent for producing H plus ion for big base. So all those acids which furnish H plus ion in solution very late, they are they come under they come under weak base. Weak base. So what is conclusion? So example here very simple, eg so CH3COOH. Here RSO3H is also CH3COOH. You may write C2H5OH. It, it may be also a very weak base, very weak acid, very weak acid. Right. So note tendency to release H plus ion is main criteria. Tendency to release tendency to release H plus ion tendency to release H plus ion in solution is is fundamental criteria for measuring the strength of acids for measuring the strength of acids. So tendency to release H plus ion, right? Now we will introduce here, this is also the, these definitions are also applicable in case of bases, but in this case H plus ion, in this case OH minus ion will be present in the place of H plus ion, will be present at the place of H plus ion. So point 1 and point 2. So dear students, what I am trying to make you understand, these definitions are useful for base also. So above, above explanation is applicable for bases also, but but in the case of base, but in the case of base, OH minus ion will be used, will be used at the place of H plus ion. So now we will introduce a new scale, which is pH scale. Very, very important from exam point of view. So dear student, pH scale is also very important. pH scale. pH scale. It is also very important. It is also very important. It is also very important to determine the strength of acids and bases. It is also very important to determine the strength of acids and bases. Okay, here P means potency, which means power. Here P means potency, which means power. And This is pH scale. So pH scale generally dear students is kind of scale in which 0 to 14 digits are mentioned, and by using that scale, by using that parameter, we can determine the concentration of H plus ion in any solution. And actually concentration is main thing. Concentration of H plus ion, or you can say OH minus ion, is main thing to determine the acidic strength or basic strength. So very important thing, concentration of H plus ion, concentration of H plus ion, concentration of H plus ion and OH minus ion, concentration of H plus ion and OH minus ion determine the strength of acids and bases, right? So what is pH scale exactly? So you will see it is pH scale. It is a pH scale. It is a pH scale. So like this. Okay. So this is the value of 0. So very simple. H plus, so H plus, and here is OH minus. 7, 14. Acidic, acidic pH value, and from here basic, basic value, basic, and this is neutral. This is neutral. So H plus ion concentration, very acidic, very acidic, weak acids, weak acidic, weak basic, weak basic, very basic. You can say strong basic, strong base, strong base, strong acids. So in this figure, dear student, you are looking the concentration of H plus and OH minus ion. So this is pH scale by using this scale we can determine the strength of acids and bases. One another thing is also that is a universal indicator. We can use the universal indicator and determine the pH values, and you can say strength of acids and bases. A universal indicator is another important word. A universal, a universal indicator which is formed by which is formed by mixing of a universal indicator which is formed by mixing of many other indicator. You can say several other indicator. So it would be clear for you that what is universal indicator which is formed by mixing of several other indicators. So it is the mixture of all indicators. In another word we can say in other word we can say we can say this is the mixture of all other indicators. This is the mixture of all other indicators. All other indicators. This is the mixture of all other indicators. This universal indicator can be used. This universal this universal indicator can be used. This universal indicator can be used to determine the strength the strength of acids and bases as well as pH value. So what is conclusion? It is important. If pH value is high, then weak acid. It indicate basic. If pH value low, it indicate acidic nature. acidic nature. So dear student,